Ambassador Ammo Aziza BAROUD, I would like to introduce you as the Goodwill Ambassador for Women Empowerment, Economical Empowerment from Ickonga Foundation. But outside of that, I would like to let you introduce yourself as a permanent representative of Chad to the UN today.
Wow, thank you to give me this opportunity to introduce myself. I would just say that today I'm the permanent representative for Chad in the UN, and before that I did the same, let's say, I get the same position at the European Union level in Brussels, but also I was ambassador for the Benelux states and also the ACP state. Of course, before that I get the opportunity to work directly for the government in Chad. But beside all this, I have also some commitment with certain association. I do myself have two associations, that one fighting against cancer, so this is in Chad.
Okay, what I could say today is that the background of our discussion is the fact that because of COVID-19, Ickonga Foundation is trying to empower women, first of all, as far as health is concerned, which of course is obvious, but not only that, also empowering them financially.
Well, it has certainly something to do, but it is not just the one reason. Having been at the position of Minister of Economy and directly in charge of issues of microfinance, of course, it has something to do with the population, generally speaking, but empowering women in the center. Now, Ickonga Foundation has really a kind of larger view into assisting women and bringing this added value that will make the difference for the women. Not forget that women in Africa, generally speaking, they are there. They are the person who are really controlling what is the local economy at the family level, the education and the health of the family in the house. This is the matter of women responsibility, but we don't have a certificate to attest to that.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I don't think that it is necessary for African to get a certificate because it is their role and they do it perfectly. Now, with Ickonga, the difference is that we believe that wherever you go in Africa, when woman has this little economic potential, she makes the difference. Everybody around her will eat. The surrounding will have her as a referent for helping here and there, for solving small and local problems. And also, when it gets higher in the society, in the village level or even in the city, this woman become a reference. Many people will give the address to go to see her to solve the problems. She has no NGO, she has no certificate of anything else, but she
no
acts,
subsidies.
Yes, no subsidies, but she will act like a local, small level NGO. So, what is good here is that Ickonga said, okay, with this COVID environment, with all the restriction that we are facing, we know that in our countries, whatever we could say, the informal sector is the one who is holding the whole.
It's larger than the rest of it.
It is larger, and this is the one who is holding all the population. So when you tell them that you have to go to confinement, you have to go to social restriction, what will happen? It happened that everything will collapse.
It's locking their lives down.
Absolutely. So where is the health? Where is the education? What is even the food?
Where is life, actually?
What is life? Food. Today, at the international level, the discussions are around the food, around food. That is a problem. And do not forget also that we are suffering directly, immediately, in the front line of the climate change.
Yeah.
Of the climate change. So this one added to the other, which is the COVID, and this is now and here. Somebody said, we must react. The international organizations are there, okay,
but something needs to be done.
Locally, we must react. And
And
that's
for
what
this very reason that you're taking part to whatever is being in the agenda of Ickonga Foundation, two dates, to remember the 19th of June, 1920, 2021.
Yes.
A virtual concert
Concert,
to
yes.
raise funds in order to do whatever needs to be done there. So what I like to point out is that there is a second event which is closely linked to that very first one, because you mentioned earlier that lots of women are represented in their states in the UN, and wherever women are, things can be different. They can make the difference in people's lives. So you have women in Congo, in Makwa, and wherever in Congo, and wherever in Africa, but you also have women as states representatives in the UN. And these two close working together can make the world a better place for not only women, but everybody.
Yes, this is my conviction. This is my conviction, and maybe it will be my little fight on my level. Yes, I say that because that is what I explained just right now. I said that wherever you go, when you give this possibility of small fund to a woman, you will see the difference that it will make to whole society at the level of her family and then the village and elsewhere. In the UN, I just noticed that for Africa, I'm a little sad because we have 54 countries, only four are women, and this is not enough. Because of what? Because it is the temple of the change, the decisions in the whole world. So who else could be the best advocacy?
If not women.
If not women. Because these are the persons who are living reality everywhere, every day. So this is the one point. The second point, we make a call just 1 week, 10 days ago. The 49 women PRs in New York, we make a declaration and we send it to all the world. It has been distributed everywhere. And frankly, it is something strong. It is a large and strong instrument that we did not realize at the beginning. Yes, we send a message to raise the attention of everybody that be careful. The COVID is making a kind of cut in all the effort that has been made till today. Stand up and cut the close the street to the COVID because of what is happening. And when you go in our countries, it is more acute.
It's worse.
It's worse. And this is why also that I feel and I believe that with this, the concern is just to raise fund, because this is also one thing that we must admit. If you don't have the funds,
there is nothing that you can do.
There is nothing that you can do. Yeah. This is one point. But this fund also, there is many ways to raise this fund. And culture is one of the best instruments, because today, culturally, we are linked. We listen to the same music, we go to the same movies and this and that. So why not build this link also to mobilize
and a
people?
digital link, because today, culturally speaking, around the world, there is nobody who can do anything.
Absolutely.
But digitally, it is going to be possible.
Digital links to make it possible and to tie people not only to hear the music, but also that listening to that music will bring us to change the life of people somewhere. And that is the point number one. The thought number two is certainly the event that you mentioned, that it will be in September at the AG, at the General Assembly. And this conference will be certainly a very high moment for the foundation, because the foundation will stand and speak about, on behalf of those women in Makwa, but it is symbolic. It is not only Makwa. When a woman will stand and say something from Makwa and saying that, here we would like to make the difference. Here we would like to have an impact on the health, because we have all this botanic, all these herbs that we could use. Exactly. Our ancestors use it.
Which could benefit
all
the
the
whole
modern
world.
medicine use it. So why not giving that possibility to the person who has this possibility to go ahead? It will make the difference.
So my question is, well, if it's not done yet, so will you advise Ickonga Foundation to be in the ECOSOC as in the UN if it's not done yet?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is maybe what thing must be done step by step.
Yeah.
To make yourself that everybody knows that you are standing up. You are mobilizing with you other people. You have now a message to put on the table, but also to put forward.
Yeah.
So, ECOSOC will come.
Step by step.
That is certainly the next step. But today, we have focused for this year on June and September.
As you are advocating, you know, I'm a women rights researcher, and I will just ask you to also lobby for women's abuse eradication, because when men do not stand to help that, nothing happens. And then we're really advocating for this man stop man, having men letting other men to stay quiet and stop abusing women. Otherwise, be it financially, economically, whatever is done cannot be done. You know, so just please put that in your basket of the Goodwill ambassador.
Don't worry, because violence, whatever violence in anti-human, So when it is addressed against women, that is awful. That is, you close the door for humanity. So of course that male must be sensitized, but not only in the conferences, every day.
On their daily life.
Daily life.
Yeah.
In their houses, in the schools. This is something that it is a mentality that must be built, and that is the duty for every one of us. So your advocacy is mine.
Thank you very much. So let us meet in Makua then very soon.
Inshallah.
And see what can be there. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. Thank you for this opportunity.
It's my pleasure.